All right, so here we go, my mathies. Doing a little different this time. We did lesson 7. Now here is lesson 8. And this is graphing inequalities on the number line. Okay? Put our line, and then our line, and then our things to remember line at the bottom. So here's what we've got. Graphing inequalities. Now we've been graphing equalities. For instance, equality. This is what we've already done. So if I say x equals 4, and I have my 0, -1, -2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I will put a dot. X equals 4. There it is. X equals 4. Now I'm going to show you how to graph an inequality, something that's not just one number as the answer. And I know that this seems weird because you're like, well, of course there's one answer. No. As you get further on in math and you start getting into algebra stuff, you're going to have instances where an answer could be one specific number or any number that's bigger or any number that's smaller. So I'm starting, you have to start thinking of graphing inequalities. So that's graphing equality. We've been doing that. Here is graphing inequality. And this is where we're talking about less than, greater than. Okay? Now, you know less than, you know greater than. I'm going to give you two new symbols. This is less than or equal to. So, less than or equal to. And then this one, you got it. It is greater than or equal to. All right, and this is going to become important as we graph. So just bear in mind that this is information that you definitely need to make sure that you know. Okay? So here we go. I'm going to draw a number line. And here we go. So when we graph there's 10, there's 5, okay? We need to remember that this dot right here, this is, it equals that. Now, if we get something where it says, I'm going to do it in colors so that we can keep it straight, x is less than 5. Then we're not going to put a solid dot like that. We're going to put an open dot. It means it doesn't equal 5, but it's every number less than 5. And that means we're now going to draw this just like this. So the answer can be any number that's less than 5. So it could be 4.9, 4.8, could be 3, it could be -7. You never know. I forgot my negatives, didn't I? Boop, boop, don't do that. Okay, so x equals, or x is less than 5. All right, so let's do another one. And then let's do x is greater than, keep doing that, remind me, yell out for me. You forgot your negatives, Miss Cecil. Thank you very much. All right, so move that out of the way. So if I've got x is greater than -7, I'm again going to do an open circle at 7. That tells me it's not 7, but it's everything bigger than 7. And we just put an arrow there to show that it keeps on going forever. All right? Now, I'm going to introduce you to the or equal to. -5. I remembered my negative. All right. So now I'm going to look at, I'm going to use my highlighters because they're fun. Okay. So if I have x is less than or equal to -5, this is where we're going to go back and have a solid dot, because it could be 5. Our answer could be 5, or it could be any number smaller than 5. So x is less than or equal to. Or equal to tells us to put a solid dot. When you have that little equal sign, it's like this equal sign up here, so therefore we have to have a solid dot. Okay, now if we have, let's do this color. Where's my highlighter for that color? Oh no! Is it still in the bag? No, no, no. Where are you? I must have used you somewhere and set you down. Oh well, life goes on. Then we'll do it this way. All right. So if I say x is greater than or equal to 3, then I'm going to, 1, 2, 3, put a solid dot, and then it's like that. Okay? So remember, recapping here, equals gets a solid dot. Less than or equal to gets a solid dot with the line going that way. Greater than or equal to gets a solid dot with the line going that way. And then if we have less than, we get an open dot with an arrow going that way. Greater than is an open dot with an arrow going that way. And of course you can't see a thing, so here we go. All right, I get so focused on actually writing I forget to check the screen. So equals, you get a closed dot. less than or equal to, you get a closed dot with an arrow attached going to the left. Oh, look at that. I did a... See? That's what happens when you can't see me. I make a mistake. Greater than or equal to gets a closed dot and an arrow going that way. Less than, you get an open dot with an arrow to the left, and greater than, you get an open dot with an arrow going to the right. Okay, so not difficult. So our thing to remember, I'm going to put here at the bottom, remember. Pay attention to direction. I'm going to put that in quotes. Are we going less than to the left, greater than to the right? Pay attention to direction, and is there an equal to or not? Okay, remember to pay attention to the direction and is there an equal to or not, because equal to or not gives us the solid dot every time. If it's just less than or greater than, then we get an open dot on the number line. That's it for lesson 8. Thank you very much. I'll see you when I see you.